In this bulletin, no cure yet for COVID-19, says WHO. Unemployment relief applications to open on Monday. And investment, Fiji targets new markets.
From the studios of FBC Suva, Atera Lendua.
Good afternoon, Fiji. The World Health Organization still does not have a cure for COVID-19, even after developing vaccines within a year from the initial start of the pandemic. Despite this, the WHO clinical lead for COVID-19, Dr. Janet Diaz, says there are treatments in place. Some patients may even damage their lungs, brain and kidneys when their immune system is fighting too hard to defeat the virus.
But we don't actually have that, but we have treatments right now that help you kind of control this abnormal immune response if you develop it.
Applications for unemployment assistance under the new budget opens next Monday and closes on the 11th. The assistance is for Fijians who have received at least one dose of the COVID-19 vaccine by August 7th and then go on to be fully vaccinated. Applicants must provide the place of vaccination and consent to the government accessing vaccination details. The government is supporting formal and informal sector employees on Vitilevu affected by the pandemic through monthly payments of $120 for 6 months. The first payment of $360 will be made on the 23rd of this month to cater for August, September and October 2021. The second payment of $360 will be paid out in November to cater for the following 3 months. Investment Fiji is hopeful to secure new markets with the virtual Fiji USA Trade Expo series well underway this month. Acting Chief Executive Kamal Chetty says this online trade exhibition allows our exporters to connect with our buyers and distributors of the U.S. market and attract more clients. He adds the response and participation are overwhelming, with local exporters exploring new opportunities as well as business operating mechanisms. Chetty says Fiji shares a healthy trade and investment relationship with the U.S. market.
USA is Fiji's largest export market, contributing to about 26.6% towards Fiji's merchandise export revenue. USA largely demands Fiji's mineral water, which constitutes about 73% of the value of all export commodities. Kava, sugar, tuna, turmeric, taro, and mahogany are also among Fiji's top export commodities to the USA.
Tourism Fiji CEO Brand Hill says the vaccination numbers give great cause for optimism as they hope borders will open soon. Speaking to FBC News from Australia, Hill says based on the current run rate, over 80% of the target population are fully vaccinated. Hill says these are the numbers that will take Fiji back to the world again. The Chief Executive says Fiji still has some of the best products in the world that many are increasingly interested in. He adds, with the world gripped with the effects of the pandemic, people will be looking for places to relax, enjoy and forget about their daily life back home. The Chinese city of Wuhan, where COVID-19 was first detected, is once again the focus of the battle to stop its spread. People are hurriedly being tested again, this time because of the Delta variant. And to our latest COVID-19 update for today, Fiji had 1,220 new COVID-19 infections for the period ending at 8 a.m. yesterday. 464 cases are from the West and 756 from the Central Division. The Ministry of Health also recorded 7 new COVID-19 deaths between July 31st and August 2nd. 6 deaths were in the Central Division and 1 in the West. Fiji has recorded 32,663 cases since April this year. There are now 22,689 active cases in isolation, with 9,644 recoveries in total. The COVID-19 death toll now stands at 261. The vaccination campaign continues around the country. As of yesterday, 494,808 55 rather, or 84.4% of the population have received their first dose of the AstraZeneca vaccine. 158,271, or 27%, have received their second dose. The 5 most vaccinated areas include Ba, Rewa, and Nandronga, which are now 100% first jabbed. Next are Nandi and Naitasiri. Rewa also tops the list of the most second jabbed province. Welcome back. Fiji Sevens rep Waisena Dhungu knows he wouldn't have made it to the podium without the support of his family.
My family have been a pillar of strength. Before every game they send me motivational videos reminding me that I have a goal and that is to win, which I did.
Fiji Football Association is on a strong drive to get its registered players fully vaccinated. So far, 85% of the association's players have taken their first dose of the vaccine. Chief Executive Mohammed Yusuf says they're hoping to resume games in October by getting players fully vaccinated is the only way to do so.
Once we get the second dose for all these 80% plus, then we will give the data to the Sports Commission and Save Sport Fiji, and then we'll be applying for permission to play matches without spectators even.
Fiji Mbati head coach Joe Rambele confirms that 3 NRL players have contacted them regarding the Rugby League World Cup. Rambele named an extended squad on Monday and gave players until Friday to confirm their availability for the England with the Mbati game. Sunny with intervals of clouds. It is rather windy in most areas. The night will remain cool. That's FBC News Now. Join us again for our 1-hour major bulletin at 7 p.m. And be sure to download the FBC app to access the latest in news and sports and live radio broadcasts from any of our 6 FBC radio stations. Stay safe. Good afternoon.